provides that Parliament shall facilitate public participation and involvement in the legislative business and other business of Parliament and its committees. Section 6(4) of the Act further provides that the clerk shall notify the public of the time and place for holding an approval hearing at least 7 days prior to the hearing. In this regard, the clerk did publish an advert in the local dailies and notify the public of the time and place for holding the approval hearings of the nominees in accordance with the requirements of Article 118 of the Constitution and Section 6(4) of the Act. Section 6(9) of the Act provides that any person may, prior to the approval hearing and by written statement on oath, provide the clerk with evidence contesting the suitability of a candidate to hold the office to which the candidate has been nominated. To this end, and in accordance with the requirements of Section 6(9) of the Act, the clerk, via an advertisement published on 7th October 2022 in various local dailies, did invite the public to submit memoranda contesting the suitability of any of the persons nominated to the offices of the Cabinet Secretaries, Attorney General, and the Secretary to the Cabinet. By close of the date and time of receiving the memoranda from the public, the committee had received a total of 22 memoranda which the committee shall consider in seeking to determine the suitability of the respective nominees to hold office. Additionally, the clerk also wrote to the relevant bodies, this being the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, the Higher Education Loans Board, the Kenya Revenue Authority, the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, and the Director of Public Prosecution, seeking the relevant information or any relevant information relating to the nominees. In conducting the approval hearings, which are scheduled to commence soon hereafter until Saturday, 22nd October 2022, the committee shall be guided by the provision of Section 6, 7, and 8 of the Act, which provide, and I quote, an approval hearing shall focus on a candidate's academic credentials, professional training and experience, personal integrity, and background. The criteria specified in the schedule shall be used by a committee during an approval hearing for the purposes of vetting a candidate. Additionally, Section 7 of the Act provides that the issues for consideration by the relevant House of Parliament in relation to any nomination shall be the procedure used to arrive at the nominee, any constitutional statutory requirements relating to the office in question, the suitability of the nominee for the appointment proposed having regard to whether the nominee's abilities, experience, and qualities meet the needs of the body to which nomination is being made. The parameters espoused in Section 6, 7, and 8 and Section 7 of the Act shall also form the basis through which the committee shall conduct the approval hearings. Upon conclusion of the approval hearings, the committee shall proceed to prepare a report for tabling in the House in accordance with the requirements of Section 8 of the Act. It is worth noting that Article 773, 2A and B of the Constitution provides that the guiding principles of leadership and integrity include a selection on the basis of personal integrity, competence and suitability, and objectivity and impartiality in decision-making, and in ensuring that decisions are not influenced by nepotism, favoritism, other improper motives, or corrupt practices. Consequently, members, the committee is bound by the guiding principles of leadership and integrity and is required to conduct the approval hearings in accordance with the dictates of Article 73, 2A and B. Members, in your folders, you have been provided with the copies of the Constitution and the relevant Act, so you need reference that are available to you. Second short communication. Honorable members, you will recall that during our meeting held on Thursday, 13th October 2022, a question was raised by the Honorable Pio Wandai, the leader of the minority party, on whether the position of the Cabinet Secretary is constitutional. As you may